as I seem to do this sometimes, and I get off topic. I apologize. So what I'm trying to say in this video, whenever I go to talk about them wanting, or because it's about my computer, and I'm gonna be explaining it in this video. But in at the cloning center, I wanted to mention they kept telling me to delete the evidence on these piece of shits that attacked me, and that's they gave me the image of these two individuals that attacked me, right? Um, so they sent me that message in the dream: delete the files off of my computer, because I file dump everything onto my computer. So they ended up telling me to do that, and I won't do it. And they wanted me to drop charges. They wanted me to delete the evidence on these people. And every time it's about my computer, man. Just listen to what I say in the video. Um, you'll know. Um, Sorry for getting off track, but yeah, I just wanted to put this at the front of the video to tell you about that, guys. And think for yourself, man. Think for yourself. Okay, I got a story for you guys. Check this out. Thanks, Uncle Trump, for withdrawing from the JCPOA. Don't know what that is. Didn't even look it up yet. Thanks, Uncle Trump, for putting the toughest sanctions in the history on number one sponsor of terrorism on earth, Iran. Thanks, Uncle Trump, for killing Soleimani, while Joe Biden is still negotiating and trying so bad to please these war criminals who invaded and still occupied. Blah, 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 blah. Guys, okay, so not to get off topic yet, there they go on another comment and they say the same shit. Okay. And I go to another comment and say the same shit again. Then there's another one. Again. Then they are there again. Again. They're like trying to round up these people. It's like they're trying to round these people up. Oh, you're a supporter of Trump? Okay. Sheep herder. Huh. Huh. Look at them. They're baiting people. Wait. But it's so odd that this guy is named Sheep Herder. And then I mention how they're trying to round up all these people, man. And yet, look at them. They're glorifying Trump. That's what they want. Okay, my bad, wrong one. Look at them, again. I think some of this is just bait, you know? Some of the shit that they do. That's what they want. This is what they do. Try to blend in, get a reaction out of you, and then use that reaction against you. Because they're our enemy. They're trying to wait out the good and the bad and start a whole fucking war over it. And I'm gonna show you this. Okay, hold on. Trump and Hillary interview. I think it was calling each other. They're both puppets, actually.
This is the world's first reusable
But I just
cotton
wanted to
swab.
show y'all this, just to
It
remind
removes
you.
up to 5 times more
It's
excessive wax.
disgusting.
No puppet. No puppet.
And it's pretty clear.
You're the puppet.
It's pretty clear you won't admit
No, you're
that the
the puppet.
Look at
Russians have
this.
engaged in cyber
It's like,
attacks against the United States.
Okay, so Donald Marshall once said it's like a bunch of school children on a playground. I think that's what he said,
that you
and this is kind of what this is.
Espionage against our people, that you are willing to spout the Putin
Get
line,
ready for this,
sign
is
up
what
for
they're
his wish
saying.
list, break up NATO, do whatever he wants to do, and that you continue to get help from him because...
See, based on their position, based on these people and their position within the government or wherever it is, they know what to do. Because they have this line of communication. And they're fucking going by right now. They're going by right now. Slowing down. But yeah, this is what they do, man. They play all sides. From every which angle they can. If they can get these gang stalkers, and that's what they do, they get these gang stalkers, these ones that reveal themselves specifically to you because you're a targeted individual, and to the other ones that are targets and they know about. You know, that's what they do. You know, knowledge is power to them, and that's what they use. And that's why they always watch us, constantly trying to make sure they can totally subject us. You know, we're a game just to be conquered by them. Or just, you know, just watch.
Playing chicken. Look, Putin, from everything I see, has no...
They say when he does that #1 shit, he's talking about his clone. There was one time on CNN, I watched this video of CNN, and he was talking to, I think Fox or somebody. He said, I'm going to go meet the president of Hawaii, and all this, that, and the other, and yada, yada, yada. Hell, it could have been a voice imprint. They could have just, you know, maybe, but it seemed like a legit, you know, where they go from, they look at both the leftist side and the right, you know, like, you know what I mean? And it was that kind of channel. I can't remember. It was a while back. But they were putting all this shit together, like Trump was talking about the president of Hawaii and all this shit, and it was weird. It was odd. Maybe it was planted there for us to think that way, you know? Maybe that's what that is. That's why I'm saying you always got to be aware of shit. You can't just take it as it is with these fucks, man. They're just... They'll get in your head, man. They'll fucking mess it up. So that's why you gotta keep a clear head and think. And just think about shit. You know, don't jump to conclusions too much. Try not to, anyway. But yeah, that's what they do, guys. That's what they do.
respect for this person.
Well, that's because he'd rather have a puppet as president of
No
the United
puppet,
States.
no puppet.
And it's pretty clear.
You're the puppet.
It's pretty clear you won't admit
No, you're
that
the
the
puppet.
Russians have engaged in cyber attacks against the
This is theater. Look at how she's talking. Like it's scripted.
United States of America, that you encouraged espionage against our people, that you are willing to spout the Putin line, sign up for his wish list, break up NATO, do whatever he wants to do, and that you continue to get help from him because he has a very clear favorite in this race. So I think that this is such an unprecedented situation. We've never had a foreign government trying to interfere in our election. We have 17 intelligence agencies, civilian and military, who have all concluded that these...
Civilian? I mean, it makes sense. I mean, but who's to say they wouldn't use that against us? Or are using that against us right now?
espionage attacks, these cyber attacks, come from the highest levels of the Kremlin, and they are designed to influence our election. I find that...
This is the Russians. Okay, my bad. I'm so sorry. They say that the Russians are like this. I guess that's what she's saying. Let's see.
The highest levels of the Kremlin, and they are designed to influence our election. I find that deeply disturbing.
Okay, wow. She's saying there's 17 agencies, intelligence agencies.
The
in
Texas
Russia.
Firearm Act of 2021 has changed the game.
Okay, that was it. Okay, yeah, okay, I wasn't paying too much attention. But yeah, that's crazy, guys, ain't it? It's all bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit, man. It's social cues and all this bullshit. It's like when they target you, man, you're gonna see it more than anyone else. Like, cause they're not targeted. You are, and they don't know what's really going on. Like, for the most part. So you gotta explain it to them, and I'm trying to explain it to y'all, to all of you, that, you know, I'm not a liar, man. I try not to lie. I'm a good dude. I try to do the right thing, and these piece of shits, man, just see what they want, guys. They want me to, cause every time I turn on my computer, they're always starting to go by. They keep fucking going by, man. Every time I go to turn on my computer. And every time I get back to my computer, they fucking start going crazy again. Because I'll fucking be out there chasing them down, dude. I'm not lying. Because I know who the fuck they are, man. I know what they're doing. I know their fucking message. And I know what's going on. Dude, as soon as I get back in my tent, they start going fucking crazy out there. They start going by. They start... Dude, come on, man. I'm telling you, there's no coincidence with these piece of shits. Okay? They just got this timing, this fucking divine timing, bro. You know, so that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And now they're about to go by again. I hear them out there. But yeah, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, this shit's legit, and they're trying to subject us in any way they can. Just be careful who you trust, for the most part, because mostly they're in on it. They get all fucking scared into the shit, or they got this program going and it's inside the chip. Like, I don't know, man. I really think some of the shit that I've seen, it just don't add up, because I'll fucking ask them. There was this girl that I'm on the phone with. I'm asking her, I'm like, you know, or I'm talking to her, and she's against this shit apparently, right? Well, what she ends up doing is she'll fucking tell me something. She told me, oh yeah, they're trying to send me messages as well, and all this, that, and the other, and then come to find out later on, because I mentioned it to her. I'm like, well, I thought you told me this, that, and the other. She's like, no, I never told you that. I have it recorded. I mean, or no, I don't, because it's through an app. I wonder if they have app recordings like that, or you can record your conversations like that. But, yeah, so, yeah, that happened, and, you know, it happened before, too, with this other, who was that? There was somebody else that said something about something, and then just, like, would come back and be like, no, that never happened, you know, that I never told you that. And weird. Very strange. But there was this one clip of this guy, this sheriff actually. And there was this guy, man, David, well, his son is that David's son? Fucking what's his name? I forget his name. He's like a Freemason too. But there was this thing, man, that had happened. Okay, so the sheriff comes through, and he's on camera, wearing the same shit and everything, right? It's weird. It's very weird. I'll have to find it. I'll have to find the video. But this guy, man, he ends up coming up and fucking David's son, I can't remember, or grandson, I can't fucking remember. I forget his name. I think it's Justin. But they used to do a lot of audits together. But he ended up auditing this guy that was he was in jail illegally. And they all went there to audit, and raise awareness on this guy's jail, because he went to jail and everything. And they were like, when are you going to let him out? And he's like, oh, I'm never letting him out. The sheriff there, head, whatever, sheriff. And he said, I'm never letting him out, yada, yada. So he goes inside the building, right? The guy, somehow, I kid you not, somehow, yeah, he was coming in again, I think. And then he goes up to him, and then he's like, yeah, I said a lot of things today, and all this, that, and the other, and he starts laughing it off, right? And then Justin, or whatever his name is, starts saying, well, you just told me this, that, and the other, and all this, that, and he's like, yeah, I remember some of that, or something like that. It's weird, man. It was so weird. I had to find the video. Hold on. God, that was, oh man, yeah, that's gonna take a while. So I'll probably put a part 1 on this video and part 2 on the other one, because, yeah, that's gonna be hard to find. It's gonna have to, I think I will track it down. But anyway, yeah, I think that did happen. I think he did come back into the bed, like he was outside the whole time, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But anyway, think for yourself. Don't let me be, the guy to tell you this, and this. Do your own research, and don't let anybody confuse you with the facts. The facts are the facts, and that's never going to change. So most of the time I do talk facts, but I am telling you, just be aware. Just try to figure it out. And think for yourself. But it's just weird sometimes, man. It don't make sense. It don't. I mean, maybe in my own head it don't, but sometimes there's some kind of logical explanation, and you just got to look deeper on it. But most times you can take it as it is, and telling you, man, telling you, like, but yeah, there is theater, but you'll know when it's theater, and you know what I mean. You gotta think about it. You can't just say that that's legit, because a lot of factors. But yeah, think for yourself, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bitch still doing what he does. Stalking me. Seems like this bitch always comes by and never stops. I mean, he stops, but you get what I'm saying. He never stops going along with their fucking agenda. Piece of shit keeps going by. Look at him. Fucking. This is what they do. They start slowing down once they get close to my camp. And then they'll fucking just start speeding up as soon as they're about to start passing my shit. That's how they act, guys. That's how I know they're coming, is because they'll fucking start slowing down and go like they're fucking idling. You can hear them. Nobody comes out here but these pieces of shits. Just to let y'all know. Only these pieces of shits come out here. See how low their fucking mufflers were? Couldn't even hear them. They used to have some kind of silencer on their vehicles. And these vehicles, man, some of them, they actually have tint that cover the face in the front. And you can see the bottom, like half of their body, but you can't see the top where their face is. Like, this is how you know these motherfuckers are one of them. I mean, it's just undeniable anyway. I mean, if you were around me, you would know. And they'll let you know too, because they'll try to scare you. They don't like people in groups unless it's dictated by them. That's it. That's the only thing. And then if there is groups, then they're gonna have a watcher. You're gonna have one of these piece of shits that are straight up in on that fucking agenda coming around doing. Dude, these motherfuckers are gonna get gathered up and they're gonna fucking get dead real soon. I mean, that's all they gotta do, man. It's just keep doing what they do, man. Keep doing it. Cause one day y'all's fucking time is coming. I don't care what y'all say. So keep up with y'all's fucking threats, man. Keep up with y'all's bullshit. Y'all gonna see it coming, and it's gonna come hard and fast, too, bro. Don't you worry, you fucking pieces of shit. People are getting fed up with you fucks. Straight up. As soon as that white truck starts going by, look at this shit. It's what they do all the time, man. They've been using that in and out right there to that highway. There's a highway over there where those houses are. It's like a highway in the middle of them. They've been using that highway a lot lately. Instead of coming from here like they usually do and then turn around, and they've been just using that and coming up, and fucking losers. You know, over here, when they go over here, all the way to the end, it's a dead end. They can't even get to the highway beyond. The gate's locked. So I don't know how the fuck they're even able to, you know, I mean, they don't. They just let me know by coming back sometimes. Should see them, man. Sometimes they skim over it. See, what they'll do is they'll skim over it. And what they'll do is they'll skim over it, like by, let's say somebody's on their way out here, right? Somebody's on their way out here. And they're actually innocent people. Let's just say that for a second. They do this in town. They'll be the second one. Or maybe it'll be somebody that's in on it. And then it'll be the second one with the same shit going on. Like, let's say this guy has a bandana. A blue one. This other guy has a blue bandana. Or, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's always that similarity there, too. Like, okay, let's say one time they had, four-wheelers in the back of their trucks. Well, this little miniature one in the back of a, UTV. And then, the truck that was going by about the same time, they had a, fucking, four-wheeler in the back. So, you know what I mean? It's just, they let you know. This is what they do. Come here and do something then, bitch. What you gonna do? Fuck you, piece of shit. Yeah, he's pretty close to the ground. He was like right here. I just didn't catch him because my camera was fucking up. I don't know. Yeah, he's came by before. He came right after that helicopter went by. There he goes again. This bitch started flying around as soon as I started talking about Jesus Ortegon, the investigator, on the case of the attackers, the Gangstalkers that attacked me. Soon as I started talking to him about it, this is what they do, guys. They'll start sending planes and shit, helicopters flying over me to warn me to stop delving into the shit. Fucking stop defying them. Join us. Join us or die, guys. That's what it's about. Join us or fear us for the rest of your life. Get your asses up, you fucking pathetic ass fucking lizards. There they are, again. I don't know why my phone's doing that. Oops. No, that's the same one. They patrolling me. There he goes again. Flying closer and closer every time. Trying to send messages, I guess, to their buddies watching my shit. You know, I love whenever they come around, because look what they did. And I didn't even go outside to look. And it recently rained, but look, yeah, they made a circle. I didn't even realize it. Because they have these mufflers. They make practically no sound. They used to do it, but now they're doing it again. And then see what they do is, man, they try to get a reaction out of me to make me look like, I guess, a crackhead, I guess. I don't know. They come out here sometimes. But you know, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all know Martin Luther King, man. Whenever he died, he had a diary with him. Supposedly, right? And see, what I think they do is, man, they use this shit, man. Like, they exploit everything to try to make it, to lead to your death. I mean, to lead to, you know what I mean? It's kind of their thing. That's what they do, you know, and I don't know, man. That's what they do. And that they killed Martin Luther King, man. That's what they did. And yeah, had a backstory for it by, you know, putting 2 + 2 = 4, right? That's what they did with the diary and his death. They just put 2 + 2, and they're like, oh, well, you know, use that excuse, you know, for his death or some shit like that, you know. I had a guy, his name was Bruce. He would be at the river sometimes, right? And you know, they brought him in on it. He probably was already in on it, but they brought him in on it, and they ended up. This guy, man, he ended up coming around to my camp, right, and everything, and he starts talking, and he would hold the phone up, mimicking me whenever I held my phone up, like, to look at him, you know, like, let's say he's right here in front of me, he would be holding his phone up like I'm holding my phone up right now, like he would do that, and it would be weird. He would copy me, and he would laugh at people's dying and shit. We would talk about, I had like a dream of nuclear war and fucking ended up destroying the United States and shit, right? And he just laughed at that. And then he was like, "Oh, leave a suicide note before you leave camp," or some shit like this. And then I'm like, I mean, just him saying that just lets me know, that it's them. He's one of them, and they want me to, feel this way. It's like prophecy, a lot like prophecy. So they throw that prophecy out there, and then they create that prophecy by, you know what I mean, like, and make people believe it so it happens, type shit, like that. So, it's based on the individual. You always have a choice, but these piece of shits make you think that you don't. And that's what they want. That's why they keep saying, it's all an illusion. It's a lie. If you go back and read on some of the presidents, the Democratic presidents, you'll know that they just sat in their basement like Biden did, and they just let the votes turn out, and they win. And I think that was Frederick Roosevelt's dad. I think that was his dad. But, man, I have to go back. There's a lot of controversy, a lot of conspiracy, what you call a conspiracy, around, the Roosevelts. But anyway, yeah, that's another history lesson on the Roosevelts. I'm always talking about them, but it always seems like I hear a lot of shit about them, But anyway, think for yourself. And they're out here with low mufflers and everything, and anyway, think for yourself. They've been flying around my camp all fucking day long, man. They keep circling back around. Aw, the lizard abomination. Again. Aw. Trying to